Feld is a relationship to table fine dining restaurant that highlights the producers of the Midwest.
Chef and owner Jake Potashnick joins us now to share a taste of his seasonal-based menu. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
You were explaining relationship to table. How is that different than farm to table?
Yeah, so Feld is a relationship to table restaurant. What I mean by that is really farm to table. That's a term that a lot of people use now. You hear all the time, but every piece of produce comes from a farm.
Yes.
Fast food restaurants get their lettuce from a farm at some point.
Right.
So I wanted to take that one step further. And what that means for me is not just working with farms, it's going directly to the source of those farms. It's meeting the people who run those farms. It's getting to know them, what makes their products special. So really forming a relationship with everybody we work with, whether it's a farmer, a fisherman, a rancher, so we can tell that story to the guest.
Oh, that's and you talk about seasonal menu. Your menu is very seasonal.
Yes, we practice extreme seasonality.
Yeah.
And so what that means is we go to the farmer's market or get deliveries from farmers, and we take that product and we create a tasting menu based around the product we are getting that day, that week.
Crazy.
So I say if you're coming in tomato season, you're going to have 5 to 8 plates of tomatoes.
Okay.
If you're coming in corn season, it might be the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you've been open 2 months now, so how many menu changes would you say were on that?
Oh, gosh.
In that time period?
Oh, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just leave it at a lot. What are you making for us today?
So because it is the end of summer, and I think everybody in the Midwest sort of has that association with corn and summer barbecue, I wanted to do corn. And speaking of relationship to table, all the corn we have today comes from one farm, Kankakee Valley Homestead. It's run by Thomas Ike outside of Indiana, or outside of the Kankakee River Valley in Indiana. And he farms the entire 30 acres himself. He picks the corn the night before the market. And so I wanted to highlight his unbelievable corn.
Okay.
So this is a dish we've been doing at the restaurant recently.
Okay.
Essentially, we take the entire cob of corn and strip it down. When we do that, we don't just want to waste all the outside. Because I don't know about you, when I was like having barbecues as a kid, we would always grill it in the husk, and you just get that really beautiful aroma. So we take it and we roast it until we get this really golden brown color to it.
Okay.
And we make a stock out of that.
Oh.
And so that's what we have here. This is the stock, and it just gets all that sweetness. Got some brown butter working here. Let me pull that off. So we make the stock out of that. We take the corn itself and just cook it with a little bit of butter.
Okay.
And then add some brown butter in to make a puree. And brown butter, in case you don't know, you just brown the milk solids in the butter till it's golden brown. So what I've got here is sort of the Blitz corn kernels. I'm just gonna add a little bit of brown butter to that. So we have that
smells
ready.
good.
Yes, just that, again,
So that's
summer
a corn
barbecue.
puree that you just added some brown butter to.
It's just straight up corn, sweat down in some butter, like some normal butter. We blitz that, add a little salt, and add brown butter to it. Really, really simple.
Okay.
And then I take a little bit more of the corn and just grill it.
I love
Okay.
I have it warming up in a little butter for TV magic, but normally we'd have that on the grill.
Okay.
And then the final thing we have are egg yolks. And we didn't want to just do a normal egg yolk. So we have our eggs that we've cooked at 64 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
But you could also just turn your oven to like 130 degrees, put a bath of water in there until it gets hot, and then drop the eggs into there for 1 hour. You could also,
In the shell?
In the shell.
Oh,
so
wow,
if I
for
crack
1
this, here,
hour.
I can crack this and show you.
Okay.
So how is this different than a hard-boiled egg?
So we want a slightly runny yolk.
That was in there for an hour?
So that was cooked for an hour in the oven, and you can see
Warm
it's
egg
almost
bath.
like a fudgy egg yolk texture.
Yeah.
Okay.
We take those.
That's probably really creamy.
And then we, there we go. We take those, and then we pickle them overnight
Look at this.
Man.
in a mixture made from this beer. It could really be any beer, but because we're a fancy restaurant, we use a fancy Japanese Hefeweizen.
Okay.
But it's a mixture of beer, water, salt, and sugar. And what you get is this egg yolk that's just like a little fudgy, a little
Like jelly,
salty,
kinda.
sweet. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's just a really nice texture. So we're just gonna add a little bit of salt to each of those. And then
This is fascinating. So it's basically corn 3 ways with the pickled egg.
exactly.
Okay.
And the egg yolk just adds that acidity that you need because this is corn and brown butter and richness.
Wow.
Is this a side dish or is this a main
So we do anywhere from 25 to 30 course tasting menu at Feld. So this would be one dish that you would have very much amidst many other dishes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I love this.
right.
Talk about unique ways to do vegetables.
Yes, and this comes
very
from your
good.
time that you spent in Europe.
Yeah, so funny enough, I lived in Sweden, France, and Germany and wanted to sort of synthesize all of my experiences and bring them back to Chicago. And the egg yolk, like a pickled egg yolk, that's a thing I never saw before living in Sweden. And my chef there originated that, but wanted to take all of those experiences and then sort of bring them back with Chicago produce and Midwestern produce.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
So this is going to make it a little difficult when we hit the winter months, trying to come up with some vegetables that are in season.
That is true. People say that, but one of the things for us is because it's extreme seasonality, we're driven by what's ready at the moment. And so in the winter, we still have winter squashes.
Okay.
But we also are going to have really incredible things like a beef that we've dry aged ourselves. We're actually, my whole team is flying out to Maine in a week to meet some fishermen who are going to supply us with scallops, because we want to take that relationship to table ethos and extend it beyond just Chicago.
Okay.
We want to take it to wherever we can really get to meet the people and learn about their story.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Wow,
cool.
this is so awesome. Jake.
And so this is just a dish about layers.
I love it.
Wow, Jake, thank you so much. The information for Feld, it's on Chicago Avenue. Feld Restaurant social media handles, as well as feldrestaurant.com is where you can find more information.